Welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today I have an Irish chain Scrappy table runner to show you. This is made with a 9 patch and I think it came out really cute. It still needs to be quilted and bound, but I do think it's cute and worth showing you. Let me turn the camera around this way. Hopefully I don't make you too dizzy. So this has a traditional 9 patch right here with the corner colors in the center color, and then it has a blank background color square here. Now, to make a traditional 9 patch, you usually use 9 little squares. Okay, and then you just make these alternating rows of color, white color, background fabric, which I chose white, colored white, colored, white, colored. Then you would just sew those together to make your 9 patch. Just using these little squares. Now, as you can see, my squares are very tiny. These are 1 1/4 inch squares. This one I wouldn't use because it has the selvage in it, but it's just for the mock-up. But to make this easier, faster, and so that you don't have to be touching so many of these little squares, what I did is I took 2.5 inch squares. Again, I wouldn't use this piece because it has the selvage, but for demonstration purposes, I put them together and I sewed on this side and I sewed on this side. Then I went ahead, after doing my 1/4 inch seam, as I cut this in half. So made that 1 1/4 inch, 1 1/4 inch, and then I cut it in half again, 1 1/4 inch and 1 1/4 inch. So then I was working with, instead of 3, I was working with the 2. Okay, and that's a bigger piece to work with. It's 2.5, I believe, at that point. And you could go ahead and then just add a 3rd piece on it, or using it as the 2, you could take the 2, and put another 2 with it, and there you have your 4 patch. Okay, that would save you from handling all the little pieces so far. Then you take another of the 2 patch and you put it here, okay, just like so, and then you would put a patch of 3 on this side. All right, so you'd have your 2 patch, another 2 patch, and then you would put your 3 patch along the side, and that would save you from handling all those little pieces. You would just have to handle one little piece, one of the little pieces per 9 inch or 9 patch. Okay, so that's one way to construct it. Have that sewn together, the 2 patch, a 2 patch, a 2 patch going this way, so you got these going vertical, this one going horizontal, and then on your other 2 patch, sew your 3rd using just a little, and it just lets you sew little pieces without really handling such tiny pieces. When you get your other 1/4 inch seam on here, these are quite tiny. All right, and then it's just a matter of trimming these square. Unfortunately, a couple of mine I did not get trimmed squared, and now I got a little bit of a ripple over there that I hope will press down and quilt out. It's a table runner. I'm not real concerned about it. Like I said, I hope it quilts down, presses out. But that just shows you really need to, especially when you're working with the tiny pieces, really be mindful of that scant 1/4 inch and make sure you're squaring up each block. Obviously, I got a couple blocks a little wonky. And then this is going to be a practice for me on my free motion quilting. That's something I'm still trying. Yeah, wow, look at how wonky that side is. I think I might have to do a little time with Jack and fix that. But I'm going to practice my free motion quilting on this project. And that will be fun. So, you know, just be mindful of what you're doing. Take the extra time. This has just another inch and a quarter border on it. I hope you like this little project, and happy sewing. Oh, I definitely got to do some work over on that side. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and remember that I do have classes that I'm teaching here in Warsaw, New York at the Stitcher's Choice Workspace, and you can contact me at the Stitcher's Choice Workspace at gmail.com. I thank you so much. Tell your friends, and happy sewing. Bye now.